guys, we're back for another Dokkan battle video, and today we're going to do another no item run on Super Battle Road. And this is the first video I recorded with my new phone, too. So the stupid port, here, last couple weeks I've been complaining, oh, the cord this, cord that, cord this. Well, the port on my phone was broken. Even though I got it in January this year, oh well. So at the very least, we don't have to worry about the nonsense anymore with the stupid, like, screen disconnecting and all that nonsense, right? So, okay, this is interesting. We don't have, honestly, a great opening rotation. So, GINYU Force no item, right? This, I'm quite positive, was not possible before the link level update. The reason it really becomes possible after the link level update is the loyalty link specifically, because not only does the loyalty link, basically it becomes you get damage reduction on that link now. That completely changes the game, right? So we have on all three of the LRs on the team, they all have this link loyalty, right? As well as the Int GINYU. All of those units have this link, which gives them 5% damage reduction at level 10. I mean, that is ridiculous, right? 2 key and 5% damage reduction at level 10 for loyalty. That's huge. That's also why link levels are, again, incredibly important on, like, the friend GINYU. I have no idea what the friend GINYU look like, because I was just, like, kind of, like rolling through friends, right? Some of them, you know, when I added a bunch of people yesterday, some of them had equips on, some of them had link levels and stuff like that, so. I would also say, too, so the GINYU Force stage is not a stage that you could just, like, really try, because I mean, I'm sure you could do it with the friend GINYU at 0% with, like, you know, link level 1s and stuff like that, but, I mean, this stage, it is tough, right? It's only because of the link level update and now equipment that this is even available to be done, no item, right? Like, I'll go over the equips and stuff of all my characters and the link levels of all my characters at the end, but, like, as far as link levels go, the entire team is full 10, except for GINYU, or, Goldo has one link that is 9, because I mean, Goldo has been stuck, like, for, like, a week, I've been leveling Goldo up for, like, a week straight, right? Like, I think Goldo was, like, the first one I put on my team, like, once I had finished link leveling all the characters for Extreme Tech. I'm still working on Super AGL. And then what do we have? Fusion, Extreme, Super Battle Road, and then there's also the Movie Hero stage. Those are the stages still left for me to do. Now, Fusion, right? I was like, man, dog, I'm not even really too interested in trying that out. And then now we have a new Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta coming. So, you know, maybe Fusion will be a little bit easier than I was thinking. And it's funny, I already no-itemed Extreme Shadow Dragon Saga, when obviously I'm sure this new Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta is probably going to be the best CUR in the game. He probably would have helped. So, but I already got that stage done. Okay, so we made it through this first stage. What I was going to say is that the difficulty in this run, to me, was making it out of the first stage. Typically, when I made it out of the first stage in these runs, I was in a really, really good position at that point, right? Like, that's where things were sort of difficult for me, was, like, getting through that first stage. Because what happens is, again, this run is reliant upon the LRs having that damage reduction link, and then especially if you can get physical GINYU to super attack first in slot 1 and get that 18-key super, he raises defense for the entire rest of the rotation. So it makes everything just work way more smooth, right? So the reason this is tough is because you need a tech GINYU on each rotation, because you need that 50% defense he's giving in order to be able to tank, and you also need Int GINYU, and then you also need the physical LR on each rotation. Like there's rotations you have to have in order to get this done, right? Because you need that damage reduction active, you need physical GINYU getting the 18-key super attack to raise defense. Like, you need that shit in order to be able to do this. And that first stage, you know, you open up with a rotation of Jace, Goldo, and Raccoon, and you're dead. Like, it's done instantly. So, you know, really, this is one of those runs where it's like, barely ever make it out of the first stage. But once you do, you know, as long as you can get, like, a little bit of a solid luck right here, and then, you know, you're sort of able to move on correctly, right? Now, the whole run, I am trying to get as many same type orbs as possible because I'm always trying to heal up as much as possible, because I have made it to the final fight. You do the Dokkan attack and it's like, it's not like all those enemies get instantly one shot or anything like that, because typically by the time you make it to the final fight you have almost no health left, right? And it's like, GINYU is not really like a devastating damage dealer or anything like that. You know, and usually when I've gotten to the last stage, like I got a Dokkan attack with GINYU targeting, what is his name, Dore or whatever, and it's like it heals you up nicely, sure, but it barely even takes down the enemies. So really, I'm thinking I don't really care if I get the Dokkan attack in the second fight here, just as long as I can get into that last fight with a good amount of health. And then I already know, like, you know, because a lot of these GINYU Force units aren't strong, right? It's like, yeah, we're going to be relying on some, you know, level 3 dodges and stuff like that. Although, level 3 dodge is not what these characters have, right? Like, Jace, I mostly put dodge into him where I could. My physical LR GINYU, my tech LR GINYU, a lot of them have a lot of dodge equips all over them, right? Because it's like, crits and additionals and stuff are fine, sure, but it's like, we need to be able to dodge some of these super attacks or some of these big time hits, right? Because we just don't have that much health to play with. These units aren't really that defensive to play with. You know, there's just a lot of difficulty there. Also, remember that the int GINYU has damage reduction if there's multiple enemies left. So when I'm like sort of like bouncing around between who I'm attacking and stuff like that, it's always with that thought in mind, right? Now, GINYU does have solid attack and defense if there's only one enemy, but it's, you know, with multiple enemies, him having damage reduction is very, very powerful. Looks like for the most part, we didn't really get too lucky with super attacks in these first couple of fights right here. And until we get to this point, I'm sure. Yeah, okay. I could already see how fun this is. So again, this is where things start getting tough. So there's only one enemy left, so GINYU doesn't have that damage reduction. You know, if GINYU gets supered, we're probably dead. But like, I'd love to like keep Gold on rotation and try and go for a stun. But it's like getting rid of GINYU and this LR GINYU, losing that 5% damage reduction. Like, it seems like it's little, but it is very helpful. Like, it's like I need that. There's a dodge right there. Again, my tech LR GINYU has like 9 or 10 dodge or something like that. Just any dodges can help. Okay, yeah, very fun. So GINYU eats a super attack right there. That's bad. Wow, crazy. This is the winning run, huh? So that was bad luck right there. So, you know, we do get some really crazy god level luck, but we also have some bad luck at times as well. All right, so we're going to get the Dokkan attack right here. That's not the worst ever, because we are going to be able to heal up a good amount right here, right? So it sucks that we can't start the final fight off with the Dokkan attack, deal a good amount of damage to all three of them, and heal up. But, like, it's just... I'm just trying to make sure that in that final fight you have enough health, and then maybe, you know, a little bit of RNG, and, you know, we can kind of be good and make it through. So again, this stage was definitely tough, but there were other extreme Super Battle Road stages that were definitely harder than this. Like, Revived Warriors, I think, took me more attempts. You know, some of the, like, Extreme AGL was way harder than this. I'm saying for, like, so Extreme Super Battle Road, Extreme AGL, Super Int, like, a lot of those Extreme Super Battle Road stages were harder than this, right? Some of the Extreme category stages where it's like Realm of Gods, Extreme Realm of Gods took me more attempts than this did, but I felt way more confident in that Realm of Gods team. I will say that, right? Because it's like, you know, you have these units like Whis and LRUI Goku, and it's just like, I feel like I was just repeatedly getting bad luck there, more so than like the stage's overwhelming difficulty or anything like that, right? It's just like, you know, you just kind of need the dodges to come through in the correct spots. And, you know, in those extreme category stages, it's different, because remember, this GINYU stage is just a normal... This is just normal Super Battle Road, right? This is not an extreme Super Battle Road stage. So that's where things get, like, way trickier in those extreme stages. Because especially in the extreme category stages, you know, that final fight, dude, is... It's literally like, oh, what the... This did disconnect at one point? I didn't even know. Oh, no, you're kidding me. What? Nah. We're gonna pretend that didn't just happen there. I didn't even know that happened. No. Are you kidding me? I literally... Why did I get a new phone? Stop. No, no. Nah. We didn't see that. No. Nah. We didn't see that. Okay, anyway, so we get a super attack right away. How fun. Great, of course. The good news, though, is that, again, GINYU, with his damage reduction, is sort of, able to handle things. I didn't realize the cord did disconnect. You've got to be shitting me. Oh, no. All right, anyway. So I figured I want to focus on Solza, by the way, which seems to be the right decision right there. Because I figured with the 2 LR Tech GINYUs who we have to keep on rotation, we could kill Solza rather quickly. This is probably one reason we get the W, by the way, as well. Jace dodges that. That probably would have did a lot of damage. Maybe 100. Like, I feel like that could have done almost maybe 100k or so. Like, that would have hit very hard. We get sort of unlucky here in that we only get a 17-key super. Again, it is very impactful when we get the 18-key super attack with LR Physical GINYU, because remember, that gives defense to the entire rotation. That's super, super important. So it does suck that we did only get 17-key right there. I believe we do... Yeah, looks like we got fairly lucky here in that no one is super attacking. Looks like maybe Solza was going to super attack in that final slot, but, we will never know. Now, Goldo, I actually did put some work into additionals. I believe he does have a gold additional equip on, because I would, try and go for multiple chances to stun and stuff like that. So his passive only activates once per turn, as you guys could see. We lowered Solza's attack, but it didn't matter because we killed him. But then the second attack did not still lower attack, because that would have been very, very helpful if we were able to lower the attack of... What is it? Naze? Obviously, it's supposed to be mayonnaise, I believe. Okay, so here's one of the times... These last couple of turns, like, I'm really trying to think, because... neither of these assholes super attack last turn. So I'm thinking, like, of course, there's super attacks are coming here. Now, it's like, I could put GINYU right there at the start, but remember, he still has damage reduction. Whereas, like, maybe if mayonnaise is going to super in that slot too, like, I really want to be able to sort of, like, cut that down, because it's going to be really bad, like, if we start eating a lot of super attacks. So I think what I decide to do here is put my LR Tech GINYU in slot 1, and then I put the Int GINYU in slot 2. Just more attacks is I feel like with more attacks aimed in slot 2, there's a higher chance that there's going to be a super attack in slot 2. So that's where I'm going to put my unit with the damage reduction, and we'll keep the LR Tech GINYU in that first slot right there. And then we'll go ahead and get rid of Dore first, right? Of course, still going for same type orbs as much as possible to get all the healing that I possibly can. However, this happens, but we get a super attack dodge. Now, again, this is not 3 dodge, because my Tech GINYU, I show it at the end, but he's got like 9 or 10 dodge. So it is a little bit higher than just 3 dodge, right? So while I can go crazy and suck myself off, oh, 3 dodge, woo! It's like, it's actually higher, right? So keep that in mind. And same thing with Jace. Jace dodged that attack by Solza. Jace has at least like 8 or 9 dodge or something like that. Okay, so Raccoon eats a super attack. That's bad, obviously. So we're not looking too good here. But with the physical GINYU, we are able to get the 18-key super attack this time, and we'll definitely be able to take out Dore. And okay, here's another reason this is a no-item run, because Jace does not get targeted at the end. If Jace got targeted at the end and he got hit, we probably would not have gotten the no-item run again, right? Because he needs that dodge. Like, defensively, Jace is not that good, but, with the dodge, he could sort of help out. He does give key as well as, I think he gives attack and defense, right? So Jace is definitely contributing, and then he also has the scouter effect as well. One thing, if they easy A the GINYU Force units, which I assume they will at some point, one thing they really need to do is, I think, give all the GINYU Force members the scouter effect, or at least any characters that have the scouter on should be able to see where enemy super attacks are. That would be a cool thing they could do, right? But I don't know. At least all the GINYU Force members, it would be nice if they could do that, but we'll see. I do also expect we probably will get like a Dokkan Fest GINYU or something, or these units will get easy A's at some point. I mean, we'll see. All right, so this is another turn where it's like, it's just really tough to decide what to do. I can't put Goldo in the middle, because if I do that, we lose the damage reduction from loyalty, right? That's super important. That 5% damage reduction is super helpful, but, I mean, if... GINYU, we can't really trust so much because he doesn't have his damage reduction active anymore. So it's just very difficult to decide right here. I think what I end up doing is I go for the stun with Goldo in slot 1 for a couple of reasons. One, if we get the stun, that GG, we win, right? But he does also lower enemy attack. So we probably will be able to survive as long as he does not super attack on this turn. But even more importantly, look at all the healing we get from all these same type orbs from slot 2 and 3. So I think that definitely was the correct play right there. Now, unfortunately, we do not get the stun, which would have been good. Again, if we had gotten super attacked on this turn, we definitely would have been done. No doubt about it, we would not have been able to survive. But that Goldo attack on Mayonnaise right here is very, very important because that attack debuff does stick on him, right? So we don't have to worry about that. Then we go to this turn right here. We have enough physical orbs right here to be able to give ourselves the 18 key super attack to increase defense, and we're able to get a lot of orbs, and, you know, so our health is at a very, very good and reasonable level, right? So I was pretty nervous right here, obviously, because it's like, okay, I think Tech GINYU will finish him off, but if we get super attack before then, we're probably dead. So he super attacks, I'm thinking, oh my god! But we survive with like 8,000 health or something like that. I was so pissed. I was about to leap out of my seat. Like, you gotta be kidding me. Because it's like, if he doesn't, look at that. If he doesn't super attack right there, we're good. We would have been fine. The prick scared the hell out of me, dude. But because GINYU, again, raises defense on 18 key, we were able to survive. You know, we have the loyalty link with the 5% damage reduction. Goldo had lowered his attack, and we got it done. GINYU force, no item. Whew! So stupid, just because it's just a bunch of crappy free-to-play units right here, right? Like, the LRs are fine units, and I like GINYU, but, like, Raccoon sucks, right? Like, Goldo is useful at the stunning and attack lowering and stuff like that, but, I mean, if he gets touched, he's dead. And then the same thing with Jace, right? He gets touched, he's dead. So yeah, as you guys can see, we've got a lot of like dodge equipment scattered on these units, because if you guys have watched a lot of my chest openings from all these chain battles, I get 60 dodge equips every single chain battle. So I could put dodge in every single slot for every single typing, because all I pull is goddamn dodge. I never get the good crits and additionals almost ever, but I have dodges for everything. We could just toss on every character, which did help us, because again, Jace got a key dodge. You know, these no item runs, some of them have key dodges. So let me know what you guys think. No item run done. I don't know which one I'll work on next. Maybe Extreme Tech. And I'll catch y'all for that next one.